Think you know Africa? Think again. Today we're diving into Zimbabwe, a country bursting with stories, resilience, and beauty you've never seen. This isn't your typical travel guide. We're peeling back the headlines to reveal a nation of extremes, wild economics, breathtaking landscapes, and unbreakable spirit. Forget what you've heard. Zimbabwe is complicated, fascinating, and full of surprises, so get comfortable. We're about to uncover the real Zimbabwe, and trust me, you won't believe what we find. Are you ready? Let's go. Let's start with a roar. Victoria Falls, or Mosi Oatunya, the smoke that thunders. This is not just a waterfall, it's a force of nature that commands your attention from miles away, drawing you in with its sheer power and beauty. Imagine a mile-wide curtain of water plunging into a deep chasm, sending up a mist so thick it creates its own rain cloud, visible for miles around. The thunderous sound echoes across the landscape, a constant reminder of the fall's might. Pictures don't do it justice. No camera can truly capture the scale, the sound, or the feeling of standing before this natural wonder. Standing there, you're instantly soaked, awestruck, and completely humbled by nature's raw power. The spray clings to your skin, the roar fills your ears, and you realize you're witnessing something truly extraordinary. It's not just a wonder, it's an adventurer's playground. Whether you're bungee jumping from the iconic bridge, soaring above the falls in a helicopter, or gearing up for a wild rafting trip, there's no shortage of adrenaline here. Or, for the truly brave, you can swim right at the edge in Devil's Pool, peering over the precipice as the Zambezi River rushes past. The falls are raw, bold, and unforgettable, an experience that stays with you long after you leave. Zimbabwe doesn't do things halfway. It goes big, it goes wild, and it leaves you absolutely speechless with its natural wonders. And this is just the beginning of what Zimbabwe has to offer. Now, let's talk about money, Zimbabwe style. Imagine waking up one day and realizing that everyone around you is a trillionaire, but not in the way you might hope. In Zimbabwe, this wasn't a fantasy, it was reality. In the 2000s, hyperinflation hit so hard, the government printed a $100 trillion note. That's a 1 with 14 zeros, an unimaginable sum, yet it couldn't buy much. You could be a trillionaire and still not afford bread. Shelves were often empty, and basic goods became luxuries overnight. Prices doubled daily. People rushed to spend salaries before they became worthless. Imagine your paycheck losing value by the hour, forcing you to buy whatever you could, as fast as possible. Wheelbarrows of cash for groceries became the norm. People carried stacks of notes just to buy a few essentials, as money lost meaning. That note is now a collector's item, a symbol of economic chaos and resilience. It's a reminder of how quickly fortunes can change, and how people adapt. Zimbabweans adapted, bartered, and survived. When cash failed, communities turned to trading goods and services, relying on each other to get by. Today the US dollar is king, but the scars, and the strength, remain. The country's economy has changed, but memories of hyperinflation linger. It's a lesson in survival and ingenuity, a story of how people can endure even the most extreme financial storms, and come out stronger on the other side. Long before modern borders were drawn, there was an empire, Great Zimbabwe, a civilization that flourished in southern Africa between the 11th and 15th centuries. Its massive stone walls and soaring towers, built entirely without mortar, formed the heart of a powerful kingdom. These structures are a testament to advanced engineering and architectural skill, and the city was once a bustling hub that traded gold and ivory with distant lands like China and India. For decades, colonial historians refused to believe that Africans could have built such wonders, attributing the ruins to outsiders. But overwhelming archaeological evidence now confirms this was the work of the Shona people, a true display of African ingenuity and creativity. As you walk through the winding stone passages and towering enclosures, you can feel the weight of centuries of history, and a deep sense of pride in this remarkable heritage. Today, Great Zimbabwe stands as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, celebrated as a powerful symbol of African achievement, resilience, and cultural identity. The story of Great Zimbabwe is being reclaimed, offering the world a new perspective on Africa's past, one of innovation, pride, and enduring legacy. Here's a surprise. Zimbabwe boasts one of Africa's highest literacy rates, around 90%. After independence, education became a national priority, building schools everywhere. The result? A nation of thinkers, debaters, and lifelong learners. Teachers are revered, and knowledge is a tool for survival and pride. Zimbabwe's intellectual wealth is one of its greatest treasures. Zimbabwe's wild side is legendary, home to the Big Five and vast, untamed parks. Hwanga National Park hosts one of the world's largest elephant populations. Mana Pools offers walking safaris and close encounters with nature, led by expert guides. Here, you're not just a tourist, you're not just for I'm by Chiskamai. All you're there is to say, for Makumwai, you're you're part of the ecosystem. Track lions on foot, canoe past hippos, and support vital conservation efforts. Zimbabwe's safaris are raw, intimate, and unforgettable. This is Africa at its wildest. Meet Lake Kariba, the world's largest man-made lake by volume. Created in the 1950s, it flooded a valley and sparked Operation Noah, rescuing thousands of animals. Today, it's a tranquil paradise, houseboats, legendary sunsets, and fishing for kapenta. The petrified trees rising from the water create a surreal landscape. Lake Kariba is a testament to human ingenuity and nature's resilience. It's a place where history and beauty collide. In the Matobo Hills, giant granite boulders balance impossibly atop each other. This otherworldly landscape is sacred, filled with ancient sand rock art, delicate paintings telling stories from 10,000 years ago. It's a spiritual place, layered with history, from indigenous rituals to the grave of Cecil Rhodes. The hills are a living library, blending ancient spirituality and colonial legacy. Here, every stone tells a story. Matobo is Zimbabwe's soul in stone. Zimbabwe is a linguistic mosaic. 16 official languages, from Shona and Ndebele to Tonga and Kalanga. People switch between languages with ease, reflecting deep cultural roots. Recognizing all these tongues is a statement of unity and heritage. When you visit, try a greeting in Shona, or Ndebele. It's a small gesture with big meaning. Zimbabwe's diversity is heard in every conversation. Zimbabwe's Shona sculpture is world-renowned. Artists transform hard stone into fluid, expressive art. Each piece is a blend of tradition, spirituality, and raw talent. Visit a workshop, and you'll see the passion and skill firsthand. Taking home a sculpture is taking home a piece of Zimbabwe's soul. Worried about safety? Don't be. Despite the headlines, Zimbabwe is one of Africa's safest destinations for tourists. Crime rates against visitors are low, and locals are famously welcoming. Use common sense, as anywhere, but expect kindness over trouble. The real risk? Falling in love with the place. To know Zimbabwe, you have to eat sadza, a thick maize porridge at the heart of every meal. It's more than food, it's community, culture, and comfort. Eaten by hand, paired with savory relishes, it's a ritual that brings people together. Sadza is filling, affordable, and delicious in its simplicity. For travelers, it's a must-try and a taste of home for millions. This humble dish fuels the nation. Zimbabwe's greatest treasure: its people. Despite hardships, Zimbabweans are famously warm, resilient, and welcoming. Visitors are greeted with genuine smiles and open hearts. The human connection here is unforgettable. It's what makes travelers return. In Zimbabwe, you arrive as a tourist but leave as a friend. That's the real secret of this country. From roaring falls to ancient cities, Zimbabwe defies expectations at every turn. I hope this journey sparked your curiosity and inspired you to see it for yourself. If you enjoyed this, subscribe and join us for more stories from around the world. The world is a book. Let's keep turning the pages together. Until next time, stay curious.